How early humans explored new lands without technology or transport systems. No maps, no roads, no technology. And yet humans crossed entire continents. So, how did they explore a world they had never seen before? The wind moves quietly across an endless landscape. No roads, no signs, no indication of where to go. Just raw, untouched earth. At the edge of this vast unknown stands a small group of early humans. Behind them lies everything they understand: their hunting grounds, their shelter, their safety. Ahead of them, nothing familiar. No maps to guide them. No tools to measure distance. No guarantee they will survive. And yet, one of them steps forward. Exploration was not a single journey. It was a process. A group would move slightly beyond familiar land, find resources, and settle. The next generation would push further. Over thousands of years, these small movements accumulated into something extraordinary. Humans didn't rush across the world. They grew into it. Early humans were not explorers in the modern sense. They did not travel for curiosity or adventure. They moved because they had to. Food was not guaranteed. Water could disappear. The weather could change suddenly. When resources ran out, staying in one place meant death. So they followed what sustained them. They followed animal herds, rivers and water sources, seasonal changes. If animals migrated, humans followed. If plants stopped growing, they moved. If drought came, they searched for new land. Nature was not just an environment, it was a guide. Without maps or technology, early humans relied on something far more powerful: observation. They learned to read the world around them like a language. A broken branch could signal movement. Footprints in the soil could reveal direction. The shape of the land could hint at water or danger. Knowledge of the land was passed from one generation to the next. Stories described routes. Landmarks became reference points. A mountain wasn't just a mountain, it was a marker. A river wasn't just water, it was a guide. These mental maps allowed humans to move through vast territories without ever drawing a single line on paper. When the land offered no direction, early humans looked upward. The sky became their guide. During the day, the sun's movement across the sky provided a sense of direction. It rose in one place and set in another, creating a natural orientation. At night, the stars took over. Early humans observed patterns in the sky constellations that moved in predictable ways. By tracking these patterns, they could maintain direction even in complete darkness. This required no tools, only patience, observation, and memory. The sky became a constant, reliable guide, one that never changed. Exploration was not just movement, it was a challenge. Early humans encountered wide rivers, dense forests, harsh deserts, steep mountains. Each obstacle required adaptation. To cross rivers, they used logs and natural materials to stay afloat. Over time, this led to the creation of simple rafts. In the mountains, they learned to move carefully, finding natural paths and passes. In deserts, they traveled during cooler times and conserved resources. Each environment taught them something new. Each challenge forced them to adapt. While early humans lacked advanced technology, they were not without tools. They created stone tools for cutting and shaping, spears for hunting, fire for warmth and protection. Fire was especially important. It allowed humans to survive in colder climates, cook food for better nutrition, and stay safe from predators. These tools didn't move humans, but they made exploration possible. No humans explored alone, they moved in groups. And this changed everything. This was not a single migration. It was a slow expansion, one step at a time, one generation at a time. Each group carried knowledge forward, building on what came before. Eventually, humans reached nearly every part of the planet. As humans explored more, their methods improved. What began as instinct became knowledge. Navigation evolved from memory and landmarks. 2. Shared stories and oral maps. These stories described routes, directions, and dangers. Over time, this knowledge led to the development of early maps and navigation systems. Exploration became more precise, more predictable. Eventually, humans began to change how they moved. They developed animal transport, using horses and other animals, wheels and carts for carrying goods, boats and ships for water travel. These innovations allowed faster, more efficient movement. Exploration became travel. Travel became trade. They had no machines, no maps, no way of knowing what lay ahead, only the courage to explore. Early humans explored the world using walking, observation, memory, cooperation. Over time, these methods evolved into navigation systems, transport technologies, modern exploration tools. But the essence of exploration has never changed. It is not about technology. It is about curiosity and the willingness to step into the unknown. When the land offered no clear direction, early humans turned to the sky. It became their most reliable guide, constant, predictable, and always present. During the day, the movement of the sun provided a natural sense of orientation. It rose in one direction and set in another, helping humans understand east and west without any tools. This form of navigation required nothing more than patience, observation, and memory. The sky became a universal map, one that never needed to be drawn. But exploration was not just about direction, it was about overcoming obstacles. Early humans faced rivers, forests, deserts, and mountains, each presenting its own challenges. To cross rivers, they used logs and natural materials to stay afloat, eventually developing simple rafts. These challenges became lessons, shaping their ability to explore further. Even without advanced technology, early humans developed simple but powerful tools. Stone tools helped them cut and shape materials, while spears allowed them to hunt and defend themselves. Fire became one of their most important discoveries. Over tens of thousands of years, this combination of observation, adaptation, tools, and cooperation allowed humans to spread across the globe from Africa into Asia, Europe, Australia, and the Americas. What began as instinct gradually became knowledge. Yet the foundation remains the same: direction, observation, and movement. In the end, early humans did not explore because they had technology, they explored because they had curiosity. That simple drive to step into the unknown is what shaped the world we live in today. If this changed how you see human survival and exploration, subscribe, because the next story might change how you see the world. To step into the unknown is what shaped the world we live in today.